Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Neil Irvine got his second W of the season, helping lead the Orioles to...
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 3 here on a Friday night, as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there, from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time, as he takes third easily. Nunez at third with nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike. Looking at his career totals, Pedroia is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be more.
And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
A nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's Mookie Betts. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball and a strike. Bogaerts has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. The 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
In there, 2-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bats can win this one.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Nunez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's back into second here safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Peraza will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Batting ninth,
The pitcher, Rick Porcello, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-2 home. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that did. Here's the first pitch to him.
leading off for the Reds. Right
And that one just missed outside.
2 ball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
0-1 the count. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up. There's one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Winker is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. In now, Dennis Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Stuart Turner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Pedroia to his right. He has it, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for Cincinnati, Brendan Finnegan. Porcello gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Jose Peraza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But they strike for three in the inning.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman.
First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. Fouled off. That average for him up in the 360s now. 56 home runs and 128 runs batted in. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
1-2.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Sinker, 3-2 now. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Hanley Ramirez.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Ramirez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hot shot to third. And Ramirez is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Valenzuela, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hyde ranging back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 21 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's Chris Young, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Young will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Young stands at second with 2 gone.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty B, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In to try it again, Dustin Hyde. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
1-2 now. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, base hit to right. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hard liner to center field. Young is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Porcello sets. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. To first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Betts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Another 2-2 offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hyde is right there, 1 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Votto has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit hard to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eugenio Suarez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And right there for it is Young for route number 2.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Digging in once again, Andrew Valenzuela. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Young. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. From the stretch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high. Ball 4. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Young on third. Porcello over at second. Nunez is over at first with one away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Duvall is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Bounce down the third baseline. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox. And here's Jose Peraza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Porcello sets. 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Ramirez will head for second, and this will get all the way out toward the 379 marker. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Fly ball out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Happ is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Here's Chris Young. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Valenzuela rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second. Ready for another chance, Jesse Winker, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. stepping in and ready for another shot. Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Winker aboard here at first with nobody out. Right side hit hard. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past
In
him.
now, Dennis Happ. He swings and lines it to left. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Winker blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. Ready once again, Stuart Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of...
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Gennett sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
In the air, out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Benjamin Haley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Haley.
Digging in and looking for more, Rick Porcello. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jackie Bradley Jr. is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. 309 is the average entering play. 27 homers and 84 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. High and deep to right center. Hyde is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up big, however. It's a Fernando Abad is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Joey Votto is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 5 runs, 10 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hanley Ramirez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep to right center. Hyde giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Number 35 now on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Valenzuela.
Standing in now, Andrew Valenzuela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Road. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use 1 pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Brandon Belt, we'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one.
Now pitching for Boston, number 39, Carson Smith.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Young is there, 2 gone. From the stretch. There's a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Stuart Turner. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Young will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Nunez stands at second with no outs. Now a pickoff play at second and late reactions, and they got him. To third. To his left, Suarez. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Scott Schebler will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Young. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Hyde. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 13-6. The final score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox pick up win number 120, tops in the division. Rick Porcello wins for a league-high total 24th time. Brandon Finnegan is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.